Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell. We got updates. Really excited for today's beer, as always am. It's courtesy of Grant/sirlordford, so appreciate that very much. It's a Hardywood beer. I've reviewed some of their stuff, mostly like those gingerbread stouts, but I have had something in the IPA family like this one is, but it wasn't this one. I should have looked it up. This is called Dreamlike, New England Style Double IPA, 8% ABV. I cannot for the life of me tell what this canned on date says. Well, I shouldn't say that. I can see what it says. It just doesn't make any sense. 10/2009. Not 19. 102. Actually, it might be a 3. 009. I think probably I'll just take a picture of it and post it on my Instagram. And obviously Grant can chime in and let me know if he knows when this was canned. Because it looks like it says 2009. It's currently 2020, if you were wondering. It doesn't say the hops, I don't think. Actually, didn't look at it too much. Smells pretty good already. Yeah, I don't see any hops listed on it, so I don't know. Is it 1 hop? Is it 2 hops? Actually, it's pretty clean glass. 3 hops. Wow, like 3 fingers ahead. Actually, it's interesting. Yesterday I had a whip beer, and it looks kind of like that whip beer. It definitely looks unfiltered. It's not murky. It's not like that turkey gravy kind of a New England style IPA looking beer. It's definitely like an unfiltered looking beer. The head, yeah, I guess I can say this. It's just barely off white. It's not white, but it's just barely off of it. Tiny bubbles, teeny tiny. Some small ones. They're starting to break up a little bit. You know, we're down about half a finger ahead at this point. Let's see about the aroma. Soft citrus in the orange family. Also soft melon. And I'm using the word soft on purpose. A very soft, delicate aroma. A little bit of a candied mango, a little ripe pineapple. I'm actually getting a little bit more out of the aroma, and it is quite candied. So maybe it wasn't maybe as soft as I initially thought. Yeah, and I'm glad I keep saying the word candy because I don't know if it's bubble gum, but like it definitely has a sweet candy thing going. No bitterness. It's not. It's interesting because it's not just straight. Actually, it's like a little bit cotton candy. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what that is. Is cotton candy. Anyway, it's not like straight juicy. Like I don't think anyone would smell this and blind and be like, this might be a glass of orange juice. Like it's not like that. But there are fruit elements for sure. But then there's like, I guess. Yeah, like artificial, like a cotton candy going there as well. But it does smell good. Like I'm not using the word artificial as a knock at the beer that I think there's artificial stuff in it. It just kind of has that kind of candy thing in it. Actually, that time I got a little bit of like, almost like figs or something. Yeah, actually like a little sweet fig. Okay, interesting. Cheers. Took this out actually probably like half an hour ago at this time out of my regular fridge, so it's warmer than I typically drink these. Maybe that's why I'm getting some unique things because it's happening in the taste too. Definitely has that citrus, apricot. There is decent level of sweetness. I would say this is on the sweeter side of things. There's a little bit as I'm talking of an orange zest kind of a thing on my palate. But the beer itself is pretty darn sweet, which I don't dislike. I have no problem. I really like sweet things, actually. I think people who gravitate towards New England style IPAs typically like sweet things as well. There's a moment where the orange is there, where I get a little kiss of lemon. yeah, and a little bit of orange marmalade. So I guess it is definitely for me skewing citrus and sweet. There is some bitterness there. Um, to use my friend Jim's favorite line of mine, but you still know you're drinking a beer. And I definitely do still know I'm drinking a beer, but it's sweet, it's citrusy. A lot of the stuff I was getting on the nose, I'm not getting in the taste. I don't know, it's just my sensory. I don't know if that's, there was, when the hops were added for aroma versus flavor, and if those were different hops or something, or if I'm just way off. If it really is an 11-year-old can of New England style IPA, were that even a style? Well, I guess like Heady Topper and stuff back then. Yeah, again, as I'm talking, it is zesty rind, the pith of orange. Yeah, it's a pretty good beer. I didn't know, like I said in the Oscar Blues King Cake, whatever it's called. I want to say Mexican King Cake, whatever it's called. Anyway, it's the same thing. Death by King Cake, right? Took me so long to figure out the name of that. I forgot the point I was going to make. Sorry. Grant had said in an email to me that some of these he just had laying around. Feel free if you don't like them to mention it. So I'm kind of curious if he thinks this is a good one or just one of the ones he had like laying around. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to send it your way to see. Because I could see people really liking the sweetness of this. And I think there is enough of that beer taste. It's not the most, I'm going to use a word right now. It's not the most, complex beer I've had. The aroma, I thought, was... Obviously, I got figs. How many times have I ever said figs while, smelling a New England style IPA? But the taste is not particularly... Excuse me. Complex with lots of different fruits jumping out at me, so I could see some people being put off to that. It goes down pretty easy, which I'll say positively about it. So yeah, I would drink this beer again. If I was at the brewery and they had it on tap, I'd probably throw it on a flight or something. Or if you like this style and you can easily get Hardywood stuff, yeah, I would grab a 4-pack or whatever. I don't think you'll be overly disappointed, but I don't think you're going to have your mind blown. I'll put it that way. Worth buying, but not crazy seeking it out. How about that? Okay? Thanks again for sending. I really appreciate that, Grant. Seriously, a lot. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate that, obviously. Check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.